Hey Al's community, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you a jumbo cue card that will cover 18 different cue cards. Before moving further, let's take a look at the cue cards that I'm going to use in this cue card. The first one is describe a time that something changed your life in a good way. An interesting person that you have not met in person and would like to know more about, a book that you have read many times, a speech you gave or a talk you gave to a group of people, a store opened in your locality. The next one is a website that help you to do something, a person who inspire you to do something interesting, an important decision you made, a job that you think is interesting, a valuable item that you would like to give as a gift. Moving on to the next cue card, which is an invention that is useful in daily life, a piece of technology that you find difficult to use, an area in your home where you feel relaxed, an activity you enjoyed in your free time when you were young, a time when you had to lend something to a person you know. Last three cue cards are describe a problem you had while shopping online or in store, a difficult thing you did and succeeded, a course that you want to learn in future. Starting with the introduction line that can be used in most of the cue cards in this list. You can mold it according to the need of the cue card. The line is, well, during our lifetime there are several things that have positive impact on life. It can be through a person, book, new technologies and many more. Here I would like to talk about. ਬੇਸਿਕਲੀ ਇਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਪੋਜ਼ੀਟਿਵ ਇੰਪੈਕਟ ਪਾਉਂਦੀਆਂ, ਜੋ ਕਿ ਬੁੱਕਸ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੀਆਂ, ਕੋਈ ਪਰਸਨ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਜਾਂ ਟੈਕਨੋਲੋਜੀ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੀ ਆ। ਪਰ ਇਸ ਕਿਊ ਕਾਰਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਇੱਕ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਦੱਸੂੰਗਾ ਜੋ ਕਿ ਆਪਣਾ ਕਿਊ ਕਾਰਡ ਹੋਵੇਗਾ। ਜਿਵੇਂ ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਕਿਊ ਕਾਰਡ ਆਇਆ ਸਮਥਿੰਗ ਦੈਟ ਚੇਂਜ ਯੂਅਰ ਲਾਈਫ ਇਨ ਅ ਗੁੱਡ ਵੇ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਦੱਸ ਦੇਣਾ। ਜੇ ਦੂਸਰਾ ਆਇਆ ਪਰਸਨ ਹੂ ਹੈਵ ਪੋਜ਼ੀਟਿਵਲੀ ਇੰਪੈਕਟਡ ਯੂਅਰ ਲਾਈਫ, and similarly you can talk about any other cue cards that are mentioned in the list. I have mentioned about all those cue cards, so you can pause and read about them. Moving on to the next part, which is the body part of this cue card, and it is one of the most important. So I have tried to cover all of the cue cards in this one story, so you can also use it, but you have to mold it according to the need of the cue cards asked to you. So let's start. Even though there are several activities that have positively impacted my life, however, here I would like to talk about reading books. यानी कि बहुत सारी एक्टिविटीज़ जिन्होंने मेरे उत्ते पॉजिटिव इंपैक्ट पाया, पर मैं इत्थे रीडिंग बुक्स बारे दस्सना चाहूँगा। I started reading books when I was young. Initially, it was not a piece of cake for me to read books, but with a step by step approach, I built my concentration power and discipline, and after that, it became a hobby to read books. ਸੋ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਵੀ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਬੁੱਕਸ ਰੀਡ ਕਰਨਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਡਿਫਿਕਲਟ ਸੀ। ਆਈ ਵਾਜ਼ ਨਾਟ ਏਬਲ ਟੂ ਕਨਸਨਟਰੇਟ, ਪਰ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਕ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਅਪਰੋਚ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕੀਤਾ। ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂ ਸਟੈਪ ਬਾਏ ਸਟੈਪ ਫੋਲੋ ਕੀਤਾ, ਜਿਹਦੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਮੈਂ ਕੁਝ ਸਮੇਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੁੱਕਸ ਰੀਡ ਕਰਨਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਇੰਟਰਸਟ ਬਣ ਗਿਆ, ਐਂਡ ਆਫਟਰ ਦੈਟ ਉਹ ਮੇਰੀ ਇੱਕ ਹੌਬੀ ਬਣ ਚੁੱਕੀ ਸੀ। Moreover, I have a collection of various types of traditional books. With the advancement of technology, new types of books like e-books are becoming popular among folks. यानी कि ਹੁਣ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸਮੇਂ ਵਿੱਚ e-books ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਪਪੂਲਰ ਹੋ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। I also have purchased several e-books on Amazon Kindle, which is a state-of-the-art tool for reading online books. I was bouncing off the walls, एक idiom है, after listening the news from one of my bosom buddy that a new bookstore was recently inaugurated in our city. From my diverse collection of books, the book that I read over and over again is Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. The author of this book is a person that I am fascinated about and would like to know more about when I have free time in future. On the very next day in our school, I shared the summary of this book with my classmate, and they were also amazed by the knowledge that we get by reading this book, and they were also interested in reading this book. So I have lent this book to one of my friend Rahul. Basically this book is based on finance and investment, यानी कि ये book finance ते investment दे related आ। After reading this book I was also influenced, यानी कि मैं भी प्रभावित होया to start investing a small proportion of the money that I earn to become financially strong. For this purpose, I am also planning to join an online course which helps us to choose the best places to invest money to get good returns. This was also one of the way in which this person affected my life in a positive way. From a young age, I am also interested in the job of becoming an author where we get paid for writing our thoughts, which can be in any form or on any topic. In next couple of months there is the birthday of one of my friend, and I am planning to give him a book, which is one of the most valuable gifts that I can think of, because it is very valuable due to the knowledge that it provides and which helps us shape our future. Apart from this, I made a routine of reading books daily, and the best place that I can always think of is the rooftop of my house, which is a farmhouse which is located in the farm, and there I can get fresh air and a calm environment to focus on reading. I recently ordered books from an online website, but unfortunately, the order wasn't processed due to an error in payment. The money was deducted from my side and seller did not receive it. At that moment, I was feeling down in the dumps because I was very interested in reading those books that I have ordered, but it was delayed for weeks. So at last you can conclude this cue card by saying in conclusion or all in all, and after that you can explain what cue card was asked to you. So if you need any help regarding IELTS, you can join our Telegram group. We will try to help you as much as we can.